Hey everybody, I'm Dan Gorfinkle with eXp Realty. My number is 617-820-8085. And please like this channel, subscribe to it. I've been doing videos for the past, 3 to 4 months, and I've geared them mainly towards other realtors in the business. And now I'm kind of focusing on you guys, my buyers and sellers, past clients, anybody who has worked with me in the past or considering working with me in the future. Definitely wanted to kind of enlighten and bring everything I can to this video on a week in and week out basis, and just really kind of lean into all my knowledge, all my experience, and talk to you guys just straight from the heart, just giving you my best stuff. And especially right now, as we're in the throes of the spring market for 2024, wanted to just kind of give some insight and what I see going on out there. The beauty is, over the years, I've always kind of focused on no one area in particular, but rather the full scope of greater Boston, running points north, south, west, and as far as I can into East Boston for that matter. But I've covered a lot of territory, if you will, and I've seen a lot in my day. And especially right now, I'm seeing a lot of multiple offers on properties. I'm seeing a lot of stuff going on where you as a consumer need to be made aware of, whether you're in the buyer's shoes or in the seller's shoes. I've seen it all. I'm going to kind of just kick things off with areas I've covered over the past 3 months. We're only just over 3 months into the year, and I've sold properties in West Roxbury, Cambridge, Newton, Brighton, Salem. Got a new client who's considering an offer on a place in Beacon Hill. Covered Lynn. Have a property right there where we had multiple offers on. Andover. The list goes on. And I think that just underscores my versatility in the business, my ability to help anybody with any price point, any location, any type of product, whether it's a single family home, a condominium, or multifamily. I definitely have the adeptness to cover what it takes. And I want you to be aware that there's been a lot of offers, a lot of multiple offers in areas that you wouldn't necessarily expect. For those of my clients who are more centered around greater Boston, whether they're in the Newton area or Brookline area, you don't necessarily anticipate there being tens of offers in an area such as Lynn, for example. I had a client, we submitted an offer on a property and there were 62 offers. I've actually never heard of that before. Never had a client submit an offer and there were 61 other offers. I forgot there's also another one I have been listing in Stoneham, and that's a town where they're seeing double-digit offers. On that property that I listed, we had 5 offers on the home, got over $100,000 above asking price, and the sellers are happy with that. But at the same time, it's like we've seen multiple offers throughout the market. And I think the thing to keep in mind is a lot of people had some anxiety surrounding the interest rates. If you look at historical norms, the interest rate of being 6.5%, 7% is actually pretty normal. It kind of smooths out to being in that range anyway. Whereas decades ago, the interest rates were double digits. And in the most recent past, during the pandemic, interest rates were as low as 3%. So we've definitely seen the gamut in terms of interest rates. But the way things have kind of leveled off right now, being in that 6.5% range, is fairly normal. It's very much something that we've been used to throughout the ages. And I think the telltale sign is the buyers are out in full force. So if you're a consumer and you're looking to buy a property, be ready for a lot of competition. I'm happy to advise and happy to guide you on all the nuances of making an offer. That's definitely my specialty. And on the flip side, when you're looking to sell your property, I know exactly how to position the home so that we're going to get multiple offers. We'll get competition, and hopefully we'll have smooth sailing to the finish line. Because when you're a seller, there's a lot of stress, equally stressful on the buy side, but there's a lot of stress on the sell side. Because when you pick that buyer, you want to make sure you're picking the right one who's going to ultimately close the property. It's more than just the number on the page. It's also making sure that the deal is airtight, seamless, and it's going to come to fruition at the end of days. In the range of 45 days that you're sitting and waiting for them to close. You don't want a nail biter. You don't want to white knuckle this thing. You want to make sure that you have a sure bet that's going to take you all the way to the finish line and get you to where you're going to your next home. The same thing goes when you're buying a property. I mean, obviously, there's aspects where you see a price, and as a consumer, you figure, well, why would I offer the seller more than that from an offer price standpoint? I wouldn't bother doing that. But if there's competition, you have to understand that what they did was they priced it in a way that was going to springboard up past what the listed price was, and it was going to garner competition. So you have to be wise to that as well. You need to have a good negotiator and a good guide, and I'm definitely the person, whether you've worked with me in the past, or whether you have clients you'd like to refer me in the future, by all means, please have them reach out to me. Reach out yourself as well. Dan Gorfinkle with eXp Realty, 617-820-8085. Make sure to hit the like button. Make sure to subscribe to this channel. I'll be here week in and week out bringing you my best stuff. Thanks for tuning in.